Hello, Claudia. Vaughn, welcome. User 89, hello. Elizabeth, hi. BB, welcome. Jennifer, hello. MLA, SF Bay, welcome. Thanks for being here. Yvette, hello. How are you, Elizabeth? How was your Saturday? B, welcome. Juliet, hello. Garrett, hi. Hi from Wisconsin. Jennifer, all the way from Wisconsin. Thanks for being here. Hello, Shannon. Shalaya, hello. How are you? Sydney with the good hair. And Tyler, thanks for being here. From New Jersey, Shannon, why are you up this late in New Jersey? Jesse, thank you. Jess, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hi, Mr. Ken. Hello, ALK. Shannon, what are you doing up this late? Elsa, hello. Hi from Kentucky. Eliza from Kentucky. Thanks for being here. I'm fine. Hope you're fine too. Well, thank you. Just hanging. Just hanging around. Julia, thank you for the rose. Sheena, welcome. I am fine. Maisie, welcome. Just Kal-El, how have you been? Ohio in the house? Same, Jesse. Shannon K, thank you for the follow. Hi from Florida. Sheena from Florida. Thanks for being here. Thank you for clicking my little heart person, Tammy. Where are you from? I'm from Ohio. Hey, when do you sleep? I sleep from 2 a.m. until 10 a.m. Elizabeth, hi. Hello, Pam. Sheena, thank you for the follow. The fights just ended, so that's why I'm on so late. We're in Ohio. I'm sort of near Columbus. Thank you so much for clicking the little heart person, Sheena. I appreciate it. You're in Ohio? Jennifer, I am in Ohio. Where are you at? Tammy, thank you for those likes. Christina, hi. Michael, hello. Snell, thank you for the follow. That's right, the fight. So you're awake. Yeah, I'm awake. Snell, how are you? John Jr., thanks for being here. Hi from Florida. Yvonne from Florida, thanks for hanging out. Hello, handsome. Hello, Michael. Yvonne, why are you awake at this time? All the way in Florida. It's 2 a.m. Cougar Princess, hello. Imelda G6, hi. Andre, welcome. Am I a fighter? I am a mixed martial artist, yes. But I don't compete. Cougar, hello. I have some exciting news to share with you. What's your news, Elizabeth? You're in Columbus? Hello, Elle. How are you? You can't sleep? He's a lover, not a fighter. I'm both. What are we doing? We're hanging out on the Loveship. Cougar Princess. You're cute. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Hello, Dana. He's cute. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Where are you from, Yvonne? I'm in Ohio. Hello, Noah. How was everybody's Saturday? What'd y'all do? How are you, Noah? I'm great. How are you doing tonight? Mississippi? Hello, Joseph. Courtney, hi. Miss Cherish and Ocean Life, hello. Watching a Quiet Place. Evening, darling. I can't sleep. Been depressed. Why you been depressed, baby girl 89? What's going on? I'm engaged to Jordan Knight from the New Kids on the Block. Well, Elizabeth, I'm so happy for you and Jordan from New Kids on the Block. Michael, girls. I'm team girls, Michael. Blanca, welcome. Ashley, hello. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Caesar, hello. How are you? Astrid, welcome. Hello, Jess. Jonathan, hi. What's the topic? We have no topic yet. We're just getting started. Hello, Misty. Pink Girl Natalie, welcome. Everyone who's new here, click that follow button. Drop those corgis. Make those corgis shake their ass. And I'm going to follow you back. I bet you're ripped. I'm getting there. I'm working on it. I'm ripped under this layer of jiggle that I've got going on. I'm totally ripped. I promised him what I wouldn't go out. Well, Elizabeth, that's what you do when you're engaged, huh? I've been stood up 4 times, and it just feels like I'm not wanted, but I'll get over it 4 times. I'm sorry. Unbutton that shirt. Caesar. This is as far as I will allow this shirt to be unbuttoned. Guess what? Today's my birthday. Well, happy birthday. Imelda G615. Splendor, hi. Hello, baby. Candy Renee, welcome. Lacey, hello. Also, if you want to FaceTime with me or phone call with me, I'm free all day tomorrow. So I'm taking phone calls and FaceTimes for only 3 people tomorrow. That's all I have time for. Linktree in the bio. Go book a phone call. Go book a FaceTime. You need your queen? Well, I hope you find your queen, Splendor. I know, Caesar. You switched up on me. Now you want the buttons undone. Hello, cat. I'm sorry, Jimmy. Can you have it acknowledge me? I'm so sad now. Oh, hello, Michael. Jordan showed me a picture of a ring that he will give me. Jimmy, thank you for the follow. Thanks for those likes, everybody. Sequoia, hello. Melissa, welcome. Accept my live invite. I don't do live invites. I'm sorry. HHC. Hi, I'm shy now. Thank you for likes, everybody. I know, Elizabeth's just pulling all these celebrities. Huh. Elizabeth's got a new celebrity boyfriend every single day. Thanks for likes, everybody. How are you, dear Venus? I'm good. How are you? Ocean Walker, hello. What cologne am I wearing? Nothing. I'm wearing 0 cologne. Gabster, welcome. Nicole G, welcome. Thanks for being here. Imelda, thanks for being here. You have a good night too. Hello, Tess. Did you know Reginald is on a cruise? She didn't even invite us. Reginald tends to do things and not invite anybody. And Reginald's family could have totally afforded all the Love Rangers to come on the cruise. You need a king? Well, Jennifer, I hope you find your king. There you go. Splendor and Jennifer, both of you are looking for a queen and a king. Match made. Sergio, hello. Thanks for likes, everybody. User 62, welcome. Kale Taylor, hi. Look at me in here just making perfect matches. Althea, welcome. You found your King Elizabeth. I'm happy for you. Dylan, I am not. LB, thank you for the follow. Hi, Richie. User 61, welcome. I'm doing great, Jane. How are you? Matt, hi. How's your day today? Anything new or exciting happening, Courtney? Nothing new or exciting is going on in my life. What about your life? Hello, Jason. Angel and Zachary, welcome. Hello, Jason. Thanks for those likes. King, welcome. King, thank you for those roses. You came right in here and just gifted me, and I appreciate it. Cassandra and user 71, hello. You like my face, King? Well, I appreciate it. Look like you think too much. Maybe I do think too much. Right now he's on tour with his band. Tomorrow I'm going to take my son driving for the first time. Yikes. I forgot all about that part. When you have children, that you have to teach them to drive. You don't know how to do anything, Jennifer? Where are you from? I'm from Ohio. Morning. Hello, Unknown Blonde. How are you? How do you send stuff? The gifts are somewhere down there. You click the little present, the little gift box, and then touch whatever you want to send. I'm more nervous than he is. Yeah. That sounds nerve-wracking. I want to skip that part. I'm very good, thank you. You've been out? I have not been out. I'm not a outer goer. User 59, hello. Chanel, Lay, welcome. Hello, Cass. AJ, hello. KT, welcome. He's a stayer-inner. I am a stayer-inner. Find someone to communicate and try to start new life. Is that what you're doing, Venus? Hantu, welcome. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of going out. Like when I'm in a relationship, I will go out. But when I'm single, you know why? Lady Shadows, welcome. User 80, hello. Anna K, hi. Hello, KT. How do I find people? I'm very fortunate. Something's going on with my throat. My throat is so stuffy tonight. I'm very fortunate. I don't find people. They find me. No need to go out for that. Ashley, hello. The JNC, welcome. Shalini, hi. Hello, Lindsay. Ashley, thank you for the follow. You have to be where people are. That's the hard part. I'm his lover and friend, plus he's a confirmed bachelor. I'm a divorcee, and I'm happy with it. Weird. I'm his lover and friend, plus he's a confirmed bachelor. I'm a divorcee and happy with it. Weird. That's not weird. Pamela. User 89, hello. How are you? Ashley, hi. Like, that is one, like, I'm not complaining about it by any means, but that's one giant gap I have is, like, being successful with dating apps, because I don't use dating apps, but it's because I don't have to use dating apps. You know, I'm very blessed. And, if I were ever to do a course on dating, I would definitely have to have somebody come in and fill those gaps. Ashley, hi. Hello, Bianca. Michelle B, welcome. Diana, hello. K1T with a bunch of zeros, welcome. Pretty Dead. XX3, hi. Bianca, how's your night been? What have you been up to? Hello, Blonde Ambition. Annie, I am okay. How are you? Annie, are you okay? How are you, Pretty Dead? Do you have any choice about the women I deserve? I met my ex on a dating app and we were together for 8 years, but outside of that relationship. deserve, I don't like to use the word deserve. I don't like to say I deserve a certain woman, but I definitely have standards. For sure. I definitely have standards and expectations on communication skills. You haven't used dating apps? Julie, hello? I don't like dating apps, and I wonder how I'm going to find my king when all I like is to be in my house, Bianca. I'm the exact same way. But, Bianca, you're a spicy little Latina, and you're a baddie. You can literally just post on Instagram, and somebody will find you. Thank you for all those roses, Pamela. King, thank you for the roses. Hate dating apps and dating altogether. I enjoy... I don't date. You know, I kind of just meet up with people who I know like me. I feel like that's the way to go. Like, I think dating ain't it. I think the act of finding people and meeting up and seeing if you like each other isn't it. You know, I feel like you should know you like somebody before you even meet up. It's so much better that way. You were sleeping and just woke up. It's so much better to build rapport with somebody over a couple of weeks and have phone calls and FaceTimes and then meet up. Because then it's like hanging out with somebody you already know. And it's not some boring job interview. And plus, y'all can get it in before the first date. You know? It's not weird. It's not weird of like, ooh, can I kiss you? Can I touch you? Like, you already know. Like, I already know you want to kiss me before I get there. Even if this is our first time meeting. Because we've already crossed some bridges by then, you know? Marcos, hello. I think rapport building over dating. Dating is a nah. Did you go to the Eras tour? I wish. Marcos. I totally would go to a Taylor Swift concert. And make the whole place shimmer. Hello, Jen. But like the act of dating or just matching with people and getting dinner and then asking them 1,000 questions, yikes, no thanks. Why am I hungry? Send help. I get so hungry at night too, Bianca. I should start just eating at night and never in the daytime. Yes, I agree, because then there's no pressure in it. And you already have that connection, exactly. Do you like Taylor Swift? Of course. I'm a Swiftie. Your boy's a Swiftie. User 27, hello. If there's one thing about me, it's I'm a Swiftie. Maria, welcome. Do you ask them 1,000 questions online? No, I don't. I just have conversations. Long distance relationship, it can work. Of course it can work. No, I don't do the 1,000 questions. If like, here's the thing is like, I don't care how many brothers and sisters you have. I don't care what your favorite color is. I don't care what your birthday is, unless there's a connection and I feel it going somewhere, you know? So if we can flirt back and forth, if we can give each other shit, if there's some tension and I see potential in us, then I'm going to start asking you questions about your life. Because otherwise I'm just collecting, I just have a file in my head of 1,000 girls' favorite colors. Like, what am I going to do with that information? So the 1,000 question game is a no until I feel like it's actually going somewhere. And how I'm going to know if it's actually going somewhere is, can we flirt? You know? Because I will literally set flirting up for you on a T-ball thing. What do they put the ball on a T-ball? The little T-ball stand? I will literally set up the flirting for you. Like, all you have to do is hit the ball, you know? Like, if you can't flirt with me, you're the problem. 100%. I'm so easy to flirt with. So if we can't flirt, it's not going to work out. You got to get past that stage. Like, can you hang? Can you hang with my flirting? And can you also hang with my sarcasm, you know? Because, like, I like a girl who can roast me a little bit. I like a girl who low-key bullies me, you know? I want a girl to bully me just a little bit. And then I care about your favorite color after you pass those tests. After you pass the bully me test and you pass the flirt test, then I care about your favorite color. But until then, I don't care. I don't care how many siblings you have. I don't care what your favorite color is. I don't care what your favorite food is. My favorite song by Taylor Swift is Safe and Sound. It's my favorite song of all time. You only had to ask their sign to know it's gonna work. How dare you? Hello, Amy. It's called a T. T-ball. It's a T. Thanks. Need an opinion? Kelly, what opinion you need? Yes, I agree. How are you, Julie? Ninja, hello. Do you like a dominant woman if I allow it? Is it okay for an ex to read, to write a list of what she's doing right? Is it okay for an ex to... You have to read and then to write. Is it okay for an ex to read, to write a list of what she's doing right? I'm so confused by that question, Kelly. Hello, Ninja. I like a dominant woman when I allow it. So, I have to give permission. I can't read your name out loud. I don't know what you're asking, Kelly. A list of what she's doing right. An ex. What are we talking to our exes for? What's going on there? Sorry. Is it for an ex to write a list for what she's doing wrong? My ex did that. Is it what for an ex? To write a list of what she's doing wrong? Kelly, are you asking... Are you saying that your ex wrote a list of everything she did wrong in the relationship and sent it to you? Is she trying to fix and mend your relationship? Is that what's going on, Kelly? Amber, hello. Jordan, I just sent you a message on Gmail. Elizabeth, why isn't your boyfriend texting you? Why is he messaging you on Gmail? Anna, hello. Hi from Houston. Stay away from exes, I agree, Connie. Gabalicious, hello. Hi from New Jersey. It's Shay. Shay from New Jersey. Thanks for being here. Hello, Grace. I built up a virtual rapport over 2 years and finally made it real this month. Pamela, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy it's going well for you. My ex literally wrote a list down of what I was doing wrong in my life and relationship as a gift. What a gift. What a gift they gave you. I would block that person and burn everything they've ever given me. Is it right to want a peaceful, amicable ending with your ex if you're not at fault? Annie, if somebody gives you closure, great. We need to stop looking for closure in relationships and learn to find our own closure. Anytime a relationship ends, if somebody's willing to communicate and give you closure, awesome. You know, that's great, but don't expect it. Actually, expect the opposite. Expect anytime there's a breakup that one person is going to be too stubborn or too toxic to give closure. Expect that. And if you do get closure, cool. We need to learn to find our own closure. And our closure is how poorly they treated us. That's all we need. You know, that's the end that I need, is they treated me horrible and they would treat me horribly ever after. The end. Next chapter. That's all I need. That should be enough. That should be enough for you to move on peacefully. You don't need to have a sit down and be like, oh, I loved you so much. I wish it would have worked out. And they're like, yeah, me too. I really wish I wouldn't have banged your best friend. It's unfortunate that I did that, huh? And you're like, yeah, it is unfortunate that you banged my best friend. And he's all like, maybe in another lifetime I won't bang your best friend and we'll live together forever because I loved you so much. Would that make you feel better? Probably not. Probably wouldn't make you feel better. Find your own closure. Our next story is in facts. It was a birthday gift. Sorry for that, y'all. Somebody was trying to FaceTime me on Instagram. It was a birthday gift. That is a great birthday gift. Emre, thank you for the follow. Hello, Sav. Now, because of that relationship, I'm terrified to be in a relationship again. Kelly, don't let them win. Connie, thank you for the follow. If we change for the worse because of an ex, they win. You know? Like, I don't care how much you abuse me mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever it is. I don't care how poorly you treat me. I'm gonna love my next girlfriend just as hard, if not harder, than I loved you. You know? Like, you're not gonna change me. You're not gonna change my heart. If I change, it's gonna be my choice. You're not going to turn me into a monster like you. So, giving up on relationships or being too scared to get into a relationship because of how poorly somebody treated you, they win. Don't let them win. Keep getting out there. Keep getting your heart broken until somebody doesn't break your heart. Keep healing. Keep working on yourself. Thank you. They ended by saying how horrible I was when it was the opposite. They cheated. Well, that's called projection, Annie. Narcissists especially, they will project at the end. A narcissist will say every single thing that they know they were to you is what they're going to say to you on the way out. If they were an awful partner, they know that they're an awful partner. And they're going to call you an awful partner on the way out. No matter how much you gave them. You probably gave them everything in that relationship. You probably were there for them through some of the darkest moments of their life. And they're still going to call you a horrible partner on the way out. Because they were a horrible partner. It's projection. Thanks for the turkeys, Amy. Don't freeze. You feel like ass tonight? I was watching the new Swifties went to her show tonight. Oh, you're watching the news. Swifties went to her show tonight. Mayla Moonbeam, thanks for being here. I was in a bad place in my life when I got in the relationship. Kelly, let's get into a better place. Let's find someone who's going to love you right. Amner20, hi. Thanks for being here. Hello, Terry. Garrett, welcome. Sanja, hi. Miriam, welcome. How do you learn to trust again? You just do it. You just keep going forward. We have to assume that a majority of people mean well, because they do. Like the numbers show you that 50% of the population have a secure attachment. And unfortunately, the older we get, the less of those people are still available. But even so, 50% of the population have a secure attachment. 20% have an anxious attachment. So that's literally 70% of the population want love. They want to love right. we only have 30% of people who are toxic, who are self-centered. And unfortunately, if we have an anxious attachment, for example, we're going to chase those people because we have to prove that we're worthy of love. If you are somebody who constantly gets in this cycle of chasing people who make you feel like you're not good enough, and you keep chasing and chasing and chasing until you get them, and then you're trying to change them, and you feel like, ooh, if I just do this more, maybe they'll love me. Maybe if I stop texting them so much, they'll love me. You need to break that pattern. You need to become one of the healthy people. You need to become a secure person, because when you become secure, you get turned off by that behavior instead of chase after it. So assume a majority of people want love. Assume a majority of people are good people, because they are. And learn to run away from people who make you feel like a burden. Run away from people who feel like they're doing you a favor by being present in the relationship. That's one of the biggest red flags. That's one of the biggest signs to run, is when it feels like somebody's keeping track of how much time you spend together. And they justify time apart by bringing up how much time they've spent together, like they're doing you a favor. Run from that person. So we just need to get better at seeing the red flags, seeing who the bad people are sooner, and not wasting our time on them, because they're never going to change unless they decide to themselves. And good luck on that. Good luck on finding an unhealthy person who wants to change, that's afraid of love. Because the unhealthy that is willing to change is usually an anxious attachment, but it's because an anxious person wants to be a good partner. They so desperately just want to be loved and accepted that they will change everything about them to be loved. So if you go to an anxious person and you let them know that they're a little unhealthy in a loving, compassionate way, and you teach them how to be a little more independent and not so hyper focused on the relationship, they're open to that. But if you go to an avoidant person and let them know, hey, your views on relationships are really unhealthy, and relationships should be two people coming together and not two people living separate lives, being a wildflower, doing whatever you want, they will look at you like you're crazy and be like, no, there's nothing wrong with how I live life and how I approach relationships. That sounds clingy and codependent, what you're describing. Avoidant people, much like narcissists, think they're completely healthy by distancing themselves from people who love them, by being hyper independent and doing whatever they want, by turning their phone off and keeping an air of mystery about what's going on, seeming like they have an interesting life without their partner. So good luck. Like, good luck on finding one of those that are willing to look in the mirror and change. It's possible, because some of them come in here. There are some avoidant people who come in here and do understand that they're unhealthy and do want to become healthier. But those people are so rare. Avoidants who want to change are so rare. I'm completely out of that place, and I don't remember the last time I was generally happy. Hi, Super Ken. Where's Barbie at? Hello, Graphic Sploder 18. How are you? Hello, Tiffany. Thanks for being here. Julian, welcome. Why do they always say it's codependency? Because they are so hyper independent that any sort of attack on their independence is too much. So our goal is interdependence, where we can step into one side or the other. So interdependence are two people who decide to be in a relationship, and they come together and live a life together. These people communicate. These people let each other know when they're running late. If when plans are going to happen, they communicate and talk through the plans. Like, does this match with our schedules? Everything okay? A hyper independent person, they're going to make plans no matter what. And if we had something going on, too bad. I'm going to this thing because it allows me to run away from my relationship. Hyper independent people are constantly looking for ways to escape the relationship. And what this does is take even a secure person, especially an anxious person though, this will take even a secure person and starve them of intimacy. And what happens when you're starving, when you're thirsting, when you're thirsty and you get a glass of water? You're chugging it. You're chugging the glass of water when you finally get a glass of water because you're so deprived of water. So an avoidant person keeping all this distance, hanging out with their friends all the time, making plans without communicating the plans to their partner, just constantly living life like they're single. And if you have a problem with it, you're clingy, you're codependent. They starve their partner with intimacy. So when they finally come together, they feel suffocated because you're so thirsty, you're so hungry for intimacy that you're clingy. You know, it's this catch-22. You know, they set up the trap for themselves and then they complain about it. Where if things were more balanced, where there was communication, where there was, hey, I'm about to go to work, I'll text you later, and a little check-in here and there, like, hey, I miss you. What happens again? Your partner's thirsty for connection. If you're an avoidant, you feel like I shouldn't have to check in all day. I shouldn't have to tell my partner that I'm thinking of them. I shouldn't have to do check-ins here and there. Because we're separate people and I'm fine without it, so you should be fine without it. They're starved for a connection. So now they're blowing up your phone and you want to turn your phone off because you feel suffocated. That's why we need to stay away from people like that. We need to stay away from avoidance, because even if you enter a relationship with a secure attachment style and they have a dismissive avoidant attachment style, you can be anxiously attached by the end of that relationship. Like, avoidants don't even want to date themselves. Nobody wants to date an avoidant. And the only people who stick around for them are anxious people, because it triggers the abandonment one. You know, it's it confirms each other's thoughts when it comes to relationships. You know, the avoidant person thinks everybody's clingy and codependent. The anxious person thinks nobody's ever going to love me as much as I love them. Confirmation bias. You know, you have the partner who's never going to love you because they're avoidant, and you have the partner who's always clingy because they're anxious. And you're triggering the anxious attachment, and you're triggering the avoidance on your side by just trying to get a little love. You're trying to chug down that water when you finally get some, and that just pushes them away. And then them being pushed away makes you more thirsty, makes you more hungry, and it just never ends. It's a never-ending cycle. You know, that's why one person needs to choose to be secure. That's why communication is important. You love me? Well, thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. Still styling. Flixio, hello. Dang, yes. Is it bad if you remember things in the last relationship? No, that's not bad. It's not bad to remember things. But the reason that they do say words like codependent or clingy is because they want to take no accountability. They want to take no accountability for their lack of showing up in a relationship because they feel like they shouldn't have to. You know? And when a person feels like they shouldn't have to put any effort into a relationship, they really want roommates that they can sleep with. Avoidance want a cat type of person as their partner, which a cat type of person is also an avoidant. An avoidant wants somebody to act like them. But the problem is, when you have two avoidants in a relationship, you have two people who don't put in any effort. So there's no relationship. So it'll never work. Like, an avoidant works with nobody. An avoidant is not compatible with anyone. Hello, David. Well said. So interesting and so well said. Well, thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Sarah. Wow, you just hit the nail on the head. Lisa, that's what I do in here. I hit nails on the head. Thanks for being here. If you're new here, click the follow button. I appreciate it so much. User48, thank you for being here. Lisa, thank you for the follow. God bless you. Thank you, River. That was great. Thank you, Annie. Ken sharing facts. All I do is spit facts on here. Rosemary, hi. River and welcome. Nick, hello. OG Pinocchio, welcome. Are you in a car? In Cars Being Space? We're living in space. This is Loveship. Thanks for being here. Yes, we love it. We are thirsty for facts. Yeah, and these are like little nuggets you can take with you when you are looking for a person. I really need to work on. I'm working on a course for relationships. I'm working on a relationship course. I need to get that finished, get it out. So you have a little survival guide. But you can take these little nuggets that I give you, and you can have an idea of the kind of partner you want. And when you know what you want, you know what you don't want. And that's the important part, is seeing the kind of behavior that you don't want in a partner and communicating that you're not going to be okay with that. And if they're not willing to change, then you're out. I try to avoid things that remind me of my last relationship. That's okay, Kelly. Just curious, how do you deal with lots of women hitting on you online like this? Thanks. Lisa, thank you for the TikTok. Sometimes I avoid cleaning my closet. Does that make me avoid it? No. Kelly, hello. It does not make you avoid it. So it is a weird phenomenon. Hello, Haley. I don't know what it is, but something I notice about women constantly complain about men hitting on them. I love it. Like, I love that women want me. You know, women seem to not love it that men want them. Like, women will get flirted with and make a whole TikTok video about how much they hated it. I'm like, damn. Like, y'all will go to an airport, get hit on, and make a whole fucking TikTok video about it. It's wild to me. Like, y'all hate that you're wanted. We don't like the creep set it on. Hello, Nikki. See, like, I don't judge people. Like, if you're a creep, whatever. I'm not gonna call a woman a creep for shooting their shot. And I feel like maybe that's the difference between men and women, is like, I'm not, if you're shooting your shot, I appreciate you trying, you know? Like, you might not be my type, but I'm not gonna shame you for trying. Like, do your thing, girl. I don't know, when a guy flirts with me, I get confused easily. Well, if they're talking to you, they're flirting with you, Kelly. Who do you think is the biggest female artist right now? T Swift. She's the Beethoven of our generation. What you don't want to know what has been said to me. Cheese Beth. Maybe I don't want to know. Maybe I don't want to ask. Yes, but then they complain when they aren't hit on. But do you ever take them seriously? Yeah, I do take it seriously. If a guy likes your pictures online, is that flirting? Yeah. Yeah, I take any sort of flirting seriously, because we got planes and trains and cars. I'd walk to you if I had no other way, you know? It's 2023. Any sort of DM slide is serious. AME, welcome. One, hello. It's a matter of how consistent are you going to be if I respond. Then the serious level goes up or down. I've always been uneasy when I was done. Not me. Go for it. Shoot your shot. Hello, one. But here's the thing: is like I am such a natural when it comes to flirting. I flirt on accident. Like I remember one time I was in California with my girlfriend, and she was in the dressing room, and I was just sitting on the chair, and there was like this cougar. There's this blonde cougar girl. I don't know who she was waiting on, but she was waiting on somebody else. And I just look over at her and I wink, and she winks back. I'm like, fuck. I didn't mean to flirt with you. Like, this is not okay. I'm a menace. I accidentally flirt all the time. It's a problem. But I love it, Like when she winked back, I felt so embarrassed. I'm like, oh no, I have a girlfriend. That was not okay. A true flirt, yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. How do you deal with jealousy? In what way? Me getting jealous or my partner getting jealous? Silly question. Does it matter to a guy that you were their first kiss? Let me soak in this question. Does it matter to a guy that you were their first kiss? If there was a 10 out of 10 baddie, and I'm 31 right now, so I wouldn't date somebody younger than 26. So let's say there's a 10 out of 10 baddie who's like 28 years old, and she kisses me, and she's like, that was my first kiss. I'd probably be really excited. I'd probably start planning our wedding, to be honest, in my head. The second after she told me that, I'd be seeing our wedding in my mind for sure. But if you're asking, does a guy feel weird if you're not their first kiss? No. We're adults. Our first kiss is usually when we're like teenagers. When your partner does. How to deal with jealousy, how to deal with your partner getting jealous. You talk about it. So if my girlfriend comes to me feeling jealous, we're gonna talk about it. I wanna understand why she feels hurt about a certain action, why she's feeling the way that she is. And I'm going to validate how she feels. I'm not going to tell her that her feelings are wrong. They're her feelings. I don't get to tell my person, you're not allowed to feel this way. That's not fair. If my partner's feeling jealous, she's feeling jealous. If she's feeling hurt, she's feeling hurt. But maybe there was a misunderstanding. So let's talk about it. I want to hear why you're hurt, why you feel this way. And then I'm going to share my perspective. And if you're still upset, okay, I'm either going to stop doing what upset you and made you feel jealous, or if it's something that's really important to me, I'm going to have a conversation with you and we're going to compromise around it. It's really that simple. In my world, like, I'm such a hard lover that if I were to find a woman who loves as hard as I do, who communicates the way that I communicate, who respects me the way that I respect people, if I found that woman, I would not let her go. There is nothing a woman like that could come to me to that I would not be willing to let go of for her and for the love that we had. So if I really love somebody, there's not a damn thing on this planet that I wouldn't stop doing for her, So that's how I feel about jealousy. Like, I'm not going to let my ego ruin something good. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people would rather follow somebody they've never met in their life than keep a good person by their side who's there in real life. And that's wild to me. Can't be me. Won't be me. Do I get my eyebrows waxed? No. But I do clean them up. Do you ever get jealous? No, I don't get jealous. flirting is nothing. It's who you go home with that's important. I disagree. Flirting is something, you know. It's disrespectful when you're in a relationship. Flirting is nothing when you're single. But when you're in a relationship, it's disrespectful. It is being available to somebody who isn't your person. That's a no. It's very unattractive. OG Pinocchio, thanks for the follow. Yes, like asking questions to break down the emotions behind the jealousy. Exactly. Like I want to know why you feel the way that you feel, and your feelings are valid. Tina, thanks for the follow. You're up late. I am up late. I think jealousy is a them problem and has little to do with their lover. It's something in them. It's dishonoring your union. We'll talk about it. Like, that's cool that it's a them problem, but let's talk about it, because it's an us problem, because jealousy affects security of your relationship, if you like it or not. So your partner being jealous isn't a them problem, it's a you problem as well. It's a problem to face as a couple. You know, you're not roommates. You know, it's one thing if your roommate was like, hey, I'm really jealous of my boyfriend. You're like, well, that's a you problem, because that isn't her problem. That's your roommate. That's not your partner. If that's your partner's jealousy is a you problem. And it's a them problem. It's a problem for both of you to solve together. Good evening, TikTok's boyfriend. Hello, Linsalicious. Flirting is disrespectful when you're in a relationship. 100% agree. Absolutely. But is it anything I'm doing? William, thanks for being here. I have like a hair somewhere in my mustache that's bothering me. Personally, I would not recommend flirty. It's very disrespectful. I agree. Israel, hello. Like I gotta watch myself, because I just naturally wink. Like I can't wink on command, but I will wink at a server. I will wink just chilling. I make eye contact with somebody. People are telling me my standards are too high for dating. Rachel, give me an example of your standards. I had a girl that was jealous, and she worked it out by going to therapy. Well, that's awesome. OG. Courtney, hi. Timothy, welcome. Lisa, welcome. Flowers often, dates almost every week, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, works harder than me. I would be more focused on how somebody treats you, Rachel. When it comes to drugs and alcohol, sure, keep those standards. But you're worried about materialistic things a little too much, more so than their behavior in a relationship. Focus on that first. Let's find somebody who's good to you, because Rachel, finding somebody who's good is hard enough as it is, let alone somebody who's gonna bring you a bouquet of flowers every single day and works harder than you. I don't know how hard you work, Rachel. I don't know if working harder than you is something easily obtainable or not. I don't know you. But let's focus on standards of behavior first, because those people are hard to find. Promise. If your partner makes the effort to ensure you feel secure in the relationship, then you won't be jealous. Exactly. Jen Rose. Exactly. That's the biggest key about jealousy, is when your partner is jealous and you reassure them, especially in the beginning. Like, reassurance is so important in the beginning, because you're setting the foundation of the relationship. If your partner gets jealous and you shame them and you call them jealous and you're like, oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings, they're my friend, this or that, you're so jealous, you're so insecure, what kind of foundation is that setting up for your relationship? That's setting up a relationship where now your partner feels shamed. They feel ashamed. They feel like they're not good enough. They feel like they shouldn't bring up anything that bothers them in a relationship. Otherwise, they're going to get name called. But if instead you reassure them, you have a conversation, you communicate, you compromise around what's making them jealous, they're going to feel like, wow, I can really trust you with anything. It's 100% right. Jane Rose. Security is built through communication and reassurance. Good for you for standing by her. I want to put something on that mustache. Good point. Yeah, Rachel. It's really hard to find a good person. So I would start there. I would start with, is this man a good communicator? Does this man make an effort to see me? Because we do, like, one point that you said about, like, going on dates, like, almost every week. I do feel like there needs to be, when there's in a relationship, at least 1 day a week where it's just the two of you to have a date night. And that doesn't mean you have to go out to dinner. It could be something as simple as a movie night, or going on a hike, going to a park, walking the town, or going out to dinner. But there needs to be at least 1 to 2 days a week where it's just the nights for the two of you doing something. So to that point, yeah. But Rachel, let's find somebody who's good to us first, because I promise those people are hard to find. Somebody who's good to you, who's going to communicate, who's going to care when they're hurting you, who is going to make an effort to spend time with you and do things with you and build a life with you. They're hard to find. Start there. What if you find someone good but found out they lied at the start of the relationship? What was the lie? What do you think when a guy who's in a relationship spends several hours every day talking to his female friends? It's okay for friends to be grandfathered in. Have you met these friends? Do these friends make you feel welcome? That's an important part. If my female friends would make my girlfriend feel welcomed, they would be her friend as well. So that's what a friend is. If you're not allowed around his female friends, if his female friends don't like you, now we have an issue. But if you've met them, if they're putting an effort to make sure that you trust them, then green flag. It looks sneaky. Fiorella. Great reassurance. Hello, Victoria. Calling your partner insecure is the biggest red flag. I agree 100%. Renee's thank you for the follow. My gal found out her jealousy had everything to do with her mother putting her second. BT, hello. Communication is 100. Lack of communication will always lead to hurt feelings and misunderstanding facts. In a new relationship at work for the first time after 8 years, it's toxic. Don't want to leave my job. So you're in a relationship at work for the first time after 8 years, and it's toxic, and you don't want to leave your job. Well, Vicky, just break up with them. Have the conversation. You know. I just don't see this relationship going anywhere. And try to make it as civil as possible. You don't have to, if you two work together and you don't want to leave your job, try to make it as civil as possible, even if you're lying. Even if you're lying, pretend that they're a great person on the way out, you know? Yeah, I'm not good on lies. There isn't a good enough reason that it would be okay. He lied about having a gaming PC. He had to sell it because he didn't pay bills and moved out. He lied about how long it had been since they broke up. Those are weird things to lie about. So I could understand the first lie. The second lie is red flaggish for sure. That he lied about how long he and his ex broke up. That's the red flag that I'm worried about. What did he tell you, and what was the truth about how long they broke up? Thank you. I'm in a higher position. Just very nervous. Yeah, just have a very calm conversation and lie through your teeth if you have to. Be so charming in the breakup. You don't want to do this list of how awful they are. You know, just charm their pants off on the way out, Vicky. Keep it civil. That would concern me. That they would lie about those things, period. Yeah, I just found out tonight, not sure how to confront it. He said a year. It was mere weeks. They broke up weeks ago, and he said they've been broken up for a year? Damn. Ain't no way. I love it. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Vicky. Angie, hello. Angie, thank you for the follow. Sounds like he has a problem with being on. Yeah, that's major red flags. It was weeks before we started dating. Your girl is sad. I'm sad for you. I'm sad for you. That's awful beef and cheese burrito. What are some other red flags of his? How long have you two been together? Let's start there. How long has it been that you two have been together? You've been together for 5 months. How is he? How is he in the relationship? Does he seem pretty healthy, or are things a little iffy? Thank you for likes, everybody. Hello, Liz. It's concerning enough to get into a relationship weeks after a breakup. Dana, thank you for the follow. I think you just need to straight up ask him again. Communication is 100, just my humble opinion. Honestly, amazing. He's self-aware, is doing counseling. He makes an effort. Think I will today, just not sure how. Well, beef and cheese burrito, you're walking on eggshells about it. So if he truly is amazing and he's self-aware and he's going to counseling, he makes an effort, then you should have no problem being like, hey. So I saw that on Facebook that you and your ex broke up only a couple weeks before we started dating. And you told me it was a year. Why? As simple as that. It's concerning that you feel like you have to tiptoe around it. Because we shouldn't have to tiptoe and walk on eggshells in our relationships. Thank you for likes, everybody. I would say try to make it as calm of an environment as possible. Maybe get a bottle of wine. Yeah, a little bottle of wine, and then press the button that puts down all the bars on your window. And just be like, listen here, bud. I'm worried I'll overreact, but that's a me problem. Or both sober, so wine is out. Truth serum. Well, don't overreact, beef and cheese burrito. Let's just breathe and be calm and be an observer. Instead of focusing on your feelings, in that moment, watch him. Watch for his reactions, because that's what you want to know. You already know that you're pissed off about it. You already know that. You have that information. You have the information that you don't like this. What information you don't have is, how does he feel about it? And if he's going to gaslight you, you want to be hyper vigilant to his reaction. You want to be a little psychological ninja when you bring this up. You want to watch for gaslighting attempts. If he, for example, if he calls you a stalker, like, you're such a stalker for going through my Facebook, that's gaslighting. He's trying to twist it on you and make you the bad person for finding out that he is a liar. You want to look out for things like that. So let's just be an observer. Let's just breathe, be an observer, and I'm hoping for reassurance. Some reassurance, green flag. Some accountability, green flag. Gaslighting, labeling, name calling, if that happens, run. Break up with him. My boyfriend lied to me about which car he was going to, which I thought was weird. Which car he was going to? Oh, which bar? I never know what that means. Small lies like that. Carolina, thank you for the follow. Is there any answer he can give you that would make you feel better? I'm guessing not. Dance, thank you for the follow. Hello, Valjo. Thanks for the good advice. I'll message you about business stuff. Thanks for being here, Annie. Yeah, so making you the villain, total red flag. It looks like the club in here. Well, we are in the club. CHP, this is the Loveship. This is Club Loveship. We're literally in space. Thanks for being here. So it's been 5 months. Better to know now if you can work through this in a healthy way. Exactly. And this is a serious thing. Your first serious bump in the relationship, hopefully. Hello, Rana. Vicky, hi. Carla, welcome. It looks nice, bro. Well, thank you. All right, I should probably go to sleep. It's almost 3 a.m. Thank you for hanging out with me. Click that follow button if you're new. Follow me on Instagram at SuperKenGaming. If you want a phone call with me, if you want to FaceTime with me, a one-on-one, link tree in the bio. Hello from Vegas. Hello. Great, it does look nice. Thank you. Courtney, thank you for the follow. Link tree in the bio. Book a phone call, book a FaceTime. Everybody who drops a corgi, I'm going to follow you back. Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. Thanks for being here. Goodbye. Where am I? I'm in Ohio. It's 2:47. Good night. Goodbye, everybody.